It looks like my mic was not working, so I will start all over again. I'd like to welcome all of you to our monthly live demo. Very happy and appreciative that you guys all could all make it. So what I would like to do is show you how you can both send and receive payments instantly on our platform 24/7, 365, even on a weekend or a banking holiday. So without further ado, let me just quickly share my screen here. A thumbs up when you guys can see my screen. That would be much appreciated. All right. All right. So this is once you sign up for an account and you go through our account verification process, you'll be able to log in and access all the features our platform has to offer. So the first page that you'll have access to is the business list page. So the business list page just lists all of the companies that you have connected onto our Forwardly platform. So if you're an accountant and you have your business, plus you manage 5 of your other clients' businesses here, you can add all of them all on this page. Or if you're an entrepreneur that have multiple businesses, you can also add as many businesses as you want. All you need to do is click on add a business here, connect with your accounting system, then connect with your business. Then you'll be ready to rock and roll. Now, once you click into a particular business, you'll be taken to our dashboard, which just kind of gives you a very high level overview of everything from your current balance to your receivables and payables, all the way up to all of your outstanding invoices and bills. And you can also get a summary of all of your recent transactions. This information is primarily pulled from your accounting system. So essentially, you will still create your invoices and bills on your accounting system, and our platform will pull that information in. Once the payment is settled on our platform, we will push that information back in your accounting system so that everything is automatically reconciled. Now, in order to get started with payments, all you need to do here is go to the left-hand panel, click onto Invoices, and here at the very top, you'll see all the banks that you have connected on Forwardly. And you can always click on Manage Accounts here, scroll down, and you can add as many bank accounts as you want. All right. And once you go back to the payments page, you'll see at the bottom here all the invoices that we have pulled and fetched directly from your accounting system. And again, every time you create a new invoice or batch new invoices, this list will automatically update. If you don't see this list update in a timely manner, you can always manually sync the list by clicking on the sync button up top here, and we will pull everything in. Now, for your one-time clients, if you wanted to request a payment from them, let's just say Mark Cho here as an example is one of your one-time clients. All you would need to do is click on to request. This window will pop up. You can choose the bank in which you want the money to be deposited into. As well, the default payment method will always be a bank transfer, but you can also set up credit card payments by clicking on the Set Up Now button here and going through the prompts to set up credit card payments and receive credit card payments. Now, you'll also have the option to pass the fees back on to your clients. We will not charge anything on top of what the credit card processor charges. So you can always, as well as mentioned before, pass those fees back on to your clients, and you can punch in a manual message. Then once you click on submit request, what we will do is we will send Mark an email saying that, hey, Joanna, for example, is requesting a payment for you for X amount. On the email, they'll be able to download the invoice to review it. If everything looks good, there'll be a link in the email that will also bring them onto our platform to settle the payment. Once on our platform, they'll be given 3 options to pay you. The first option is to punch in the credit card information if you have credit cards set up. The second option would be a manual bank transfer where they'll just have to punch in the banking information and the routing number, and it will be processed as a free standard payment. However, that's going to take a little bit slower as a standard ACH payment for it to process. About 2 to 5 business days will be the general rule of thumb, especially for the first time, since we will have to manually verify their bank account. However, if you wanted to receive the payment instantly, you can all you need to do is to get your client to also connect their bank with Plaid and sign up for an account with us. and the payment will be delivered instantly within 60 seconds. The very first time that they send the payment, though, it might take a little bit longer. But the general rule of thumb is that every payment thereafter that, if they've signed up and they have connected the bank through Plaid, we will be able to process it instantly within 60 seconds. If their bank does not support instant payments, however, we will process it as a free same-day ACH payment, so it'll be processed within 1 business day. All right, now, if you have recurring clients, another good option would be our auto pay feature. Essentially, what our auto pay feature is we will automatically collect payments on behalf of you on the due date of the invoice. And there are two ways to set up auto payments. The first way is if you go to the left-hand panel here and click on auto payments, you'll see a list of your clients. Again, this is pulled and fetched directly from your accounting system. And let's just say you wanted to set up auto payments with Amy. All you need to click on Amy and click on send request. Again, we will send Amy an email saying that, hey, Joanna is looking to automatically collect payments from you. Do you give her consent? If Amy says yes, then every time thereafter that, every time you create a new invoice or you have recurring invoices for Amy, on the due date of that invoice, we will automatically collect the payment for you. Now, if you say, hey, I already have pre-authorized ACH letters or some other proof of consent to automatically collect payments from our recurring clients, and you have 5 or more recurring clients, what we can do is we have a more of a white glove service that we call mass onboarding. So essentially what we would do is we would set up a meeting. I would show you a spreadsheet for you to fill out, and all you need to do is fill out your client's name, their banking information, as well, attach some type of proof of consent, such as a pre-authorized ACH letter. Then our backend team will set everything up for you. So for those subset of clients, again, every time there's a new invoice, on the due date of that invoice, we will automatically collect the payment for you. All right, and you can always share that spreadsheet as well in a more secured link or an expired password, something along those lines to add an additional security layer to that. Now, that's really kind of the end of the AR side of things. On our platform, we have a feature that's catered to the AP side of things as well. We call that feature the bill pay feature. And for bill pay, all you need to do is, again, go to the left-hand panel. Instead of going to invoices, you would just click onto bills and you would click on the outstanding bills. The workflow would be exactly the same. All the bills that you see here, we have pulled and fetched directly from your accounting system. And every time there's a new bill that shows up in your accounting system, you will see this list update. Now, let's just say you wanted to pay Diego. All you need to do is click on the Pay Now. A window will pop up again. You punch in Diego's email address. If you didn't want to pay Diego the entire amount, you can also pay Diego a partial amount. You can choose the bank in which you want the funds to be withdrawn from. You can choose to pay now or schedule a date. And once you click on Next, you can punch in a manual memo. And again, once you click on Pay Now, what we will do is we will send Diego an email, say that, hey, Joanna is looking to pay you X amount. There'll be a link on the email for Diego to click. Once he clicks onto that link, he'll be brought onto our platform. And again, he'll be given 2 options to receive this payment. The first option is the manual payment option, where they'll just need to punch in their bank account or bank information, including the routing number, and we will process it as a free standard payment. However, it's going to take a little bit longer to process as with the AR side of things. If Diego wanted to receive this instantly, then Diego again would need to connect his bank with Plaid and sign up for an account, and we'd be able to process it instantly within 60 seconds. Now, on Diego's end, if for you as a sender of the payment, you will never incur a fee. It's only for Diego, who's receiving the instant payment, he will incur a 1% capped at $10 fee. So that goes true for the AR side of things as well. If you receive it as an instant payment, that is the only time on our platform you will ever incur a fee, and that fee is 1% capped at $10. So essentially any payment that's over $1,000, it's going to be a $10 flat rate. All right. And for some businesses, I know that they have a more stringent approval process in order to send out a payment. And you can actually set up everything up or set that up on Fordly as well. So if you go to the left-hand panel here and go to business settings, You can see that. Um, you can see that here, if you go to business users and you go to other users, you can add as many team members as you want. Now, the general rule of thumb is that as an advisor and as a business owner, you can send out any type of payment, but you can set specific thresholds for payment managers to approve. So what I mean by that is if you go to approval thresholds here, you can see that for this particular demo company, any payment that's under $200, one approval is needed from Sam. Any payment that's under $500, now two approvals are needed from Kate and Jeff. And essentially any payment that's over $500, either the business owner or the advisor needs to send that out. All right. So that kind of encapsulates the general summary of the entire platform. At this time, we can kind of hold a Q&A session to see if you guys have any questions. All right, I see that there's no questions as of yet. I'll wait a few more moments to see if you guys have any other questions. All right. Well, if there's no questions for now, I will definitely. Oh, what integrations does Forley support? All right. I finally saw that one. So currently we support 4 accounting systems. So that's QuickBooks Online, Xero, Zoho Books, as well as FreshBooks. Anything else I could answer for you guys? No problem, Gene. You're very welcome. Yeah, so again, we also have a product tour as well. So if I'm sure one of our team members will send out a follow-up email. You can always take a look at the product tour. It's basically we'll run you through the demo I just showed you through, but you can look at it in your own time. As well, we have a partnership program. And what our partnership program is that once you sign up for an account and you refer somebody else to us and they also sign up for account and process a payment, we will give you a $100 cashback reward. And I'm sure somebody on our team will also send a link for the partnership program as well. And if you wanted to have a more one-on-one Q&A demo, you can always book a demo with me too. I'm sure somebody on our team will send out a personalized demo link after this call as well. All right, so if there aren't any more questions, I guess that will be the conclusion of today's live demo. I thank you all for attending, and hopefully I will speak with you guys very soon. Thanks.